Jamaican jerk sauce. Well, it's only legally jerk if it's Jamaican. This sauce has everything: spicy, tangy, fruity notes, great depth of flavor, and a unique taste that complements not just meat and poultry but also fish and veggies. Let's get right into it. To make jerk sauce, we need some jerk seasoning. I strongly suggest you check out my jerk seasoning video, but the store-bought stuff will still work. Usually after marinating the meat overnight, we still have a lot of very good jerk seasoning still left, still full of flavor. I like to scrape that off and use it to make the sauce. Way less waste. But today I'm making this with some fresh jerk seasoning. This stuff is culinary gold. Very flavorful, very versatile. The jerk seasoning is already doing all the heavy lifting, so I only need a few other ingredients. Tomato ketchup for body, flavor and a bit of acidity. Pineapple juice for those fruity notes and a bit of sweet. Orange juice is good too, you could use either or both of them. Soya sauce for both color and flavor. And you don't have to, but I love to caramelize a bit of brown sugar. And finally, I need some oil. Grab your saucepan and oil goes in. I want the sugar in the pot with the oil. This video is 5 minutes because of how simple and straightforward this sauce is. That goes on medium-low heat so the sugar can caramelize. Now for the jerk season. I need roughly a cup of this. If you're using store-bought jerk season, you will need a lot less because usually the store-bought stuff has a very high salt content. So that will limit how much you can use. As I mentioned before, you could skip caramelizing the sugar. It's sometimes a pain because you have to give it a lot of attention, but it does make a big enough difference for me to do it. It adds depth and complex sweetness you don't get from regular sugar. You want to use low heat for this and you will know it's ready when the sugar starts to get frothy. After that, you can add the jerk season and that will immediately stop it from browning anymore or getting burnt. Something I noticed is that if I take the time to cook off the liquid of the seasonings, I get so much better flavor, so that's what I'm going to do. Red stripe beer. Similar to deglazing with wine, we deglaze with beer. It adds flavor and a nice lightness to the sauce. Next, going with the tomato ketchup, pineapple juice or orange juice if you're using that, and finally soya sauce. And that's it. Aside from adjusting flavors later, there's not much else to do except letting this reduce. This is a really good sauce to bottle and sell, but Jamaican jerk is actually trademarked and protected internationally, so it can only be legally produced in Jamaica. Want to guess the other protected food Jamaica has? Leave your guess in the comments and I will pin the correct answer. Alright, so this is far from done, but giving this an early taste can tell us a lot. Reducing will concentrate the flavors, so bear that in mind when making adjustments. That's spicy. Even though it's still early, I can tell that it needs a bit more sugar to offset the acidity and a pinch of salt. If you don't want to over season, you could just wait till the sauce is done. Nothing is wrong with that. This might take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to reduce and thicken, but keep a close eye on it. Jerk sauce of course goes really well with jerk pork or jerk chicken, but the tangy spicy flavor profile complements fish like salmon really well. I recently made some jerk chicken patty cups. I have a video of that by the way, and jerk sauce tied that entire dish together really well. Jerk sauce is a nice complement to foods that are rich. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes and this looks ready. I'm going to give it a taste to see how reducing affected the flavor. And that's good. The flavors are rich and more rounded. The spiciness isn't as sharp and it has a very nice mouthfeel. I know of people who leave the solids in, but I like a smooth sauce, so I'm going to strain them off. This is just one variant of jerk sauce and different places in Jamaica do it slightly different, but this is a great representation of jerk in general. One cool thing to do with this sauce is to cut it with chicken juices. You know those span juices you get from oven jerk chicken or even just roast chicken? Yup, that's a free pro tip. And that, my friends, is our delicious jerk sauce. Just like with the jerk marinade, you can make a big batch and store it in the fridge or freezer, but trust me when I tell you, it won't last long. I always end up subbing it out for other sauces like barbecue or hot sauce. Not enough people know how good fried chicken tastes with jerk. Hey guys, remember to check out my Patreon. All the content is free. It would be nice to have some more of you over there. Also check the links in the description for ways to support the channel. This was great. Hope you had a good Easter and I will catch you in the next one.